Just on average. My paranoia increased. But all I can see here though is philosophy teacher, mates. That's excellent. Studying philosophy is useless, but goddamn it is good fun, so... Okay, maybe not on university level, but at high school level it's excellent. Also, what the fuck did that just say? Some cunt did something over here? Did you just make a duchy? Oh, you bastard. Yeah, last time I checked, that's not technically legal. Please tell me you, if I revoke your shit, he will... Okay, it says maybe. It says maybe. Yeah, no, I can't really take his shit, can I? He's a Bedouin though, so all I would really need to do is convert his ass. Right, let's see. What is the political situation? We can invade Barbera. He is a little dirtbag, but we don't have a good CB against him, so we cannot do any useful type of invasion against him. Oh, and let me rant about my math test. Oh, you better rant about that, Ekugar. Fucking hell. I had... I've already lost an entire year of my life to trying to do math and just straight up failing. Not that that's really something to be angry about, considering it's really just me being stupid, but... Also, I'm feeling we might actually totally be able to yeet the Sunnis. Yeah, we have quite a decent chunk of troops at this point. Surprising amount even. Also, yeah, for those who are just showing up, let me quickly go over what we're actually doing. We're playing as the one, the only, Abu Dahir, the Cursed of the Janabid Sultanate. We started as, well, this guy. We started as the Duke of Al-Bahrain. And the thing that makes us spicy is the fact that we are Qarmatian, hence the title. We are a very spicy type of Shia Islam, and Shia Islam being the other type of Islam that's not Sunni. I mean, obviously Ibadi is also a type of Islam, but most people tend to forget about that type of Islam. I mean, I'm literally studying to become a history teacher, or I mean, well, history teacher and religion teacher. I remember showing my, like, last week, I showed my students like a map over the world, over like where the religions are and shit like that. And then I just mentioned like, oh yeah, there's like, I was like, there's Sunni Islam and then there's Shia Islam. And then I also just mentioned, oh yeah, if you wonder, that little weird color is Ibadi Islam. And then one guy was like, well, hold up, you can't just mention that. So then I had to go on some like little scuffed explanation about what Ibadi Islam is, as if I'm qualified to do that. Religion teacher, it's alright. You have guidelines that makes it pretty non-controversial. To be fair though, last Friday I did get schooled by a guy called Ali, who I am 90% confident is named after the Ali. So, wait, are you not descendant of Muhammad? That's a bit odd. Wait, you're not either? Oh yeah, of course, these guys, yeah, those guys are not proper boys. Yeah, these guys are descended... Wait, no, you're not? No, yeah, he's descended, yeah, Hashmid. So if we yeet ourselves a bit back here... there you are. Caliph Ali. So he was named after this guy, right? So he was like schooling me about Islam, and I was like... I was so lost, like, poor fucking religion student being schooled by a high schooler about Islam. To be fair, presumably he grew up as a Muslim. As far as I understood it, he wasn't a Muslim anymore, but still. Yeah, N-word spammers, yeah, well, they can't spam it in the chat though, because that's bannable. I have bots or whatever set up to ban that. Anyways, have you found the Qarmatians to be as brain dead easy as me when I last played it? Not really. I'm finally getting my feet under me. Those were 4 questions to answer. Oh yeah, that's fucking American level memes. Fucking multiple choice memes. I only managed to finish the third. Yeah, you gotta time that shit out, mate. You gotta assume that you can only spend like, you know, if you've got 20 minutes on the test and 4 questions, you gotta only spend 5 minutes on each. Like, even if it's only been 5 minutes, you gotta then move on to the next question. And then whatever time is left to you, you use that to go back to the questions. Like, you can't spend time on questions taking too long, because like you gotta move on to the ones so that you on average end up with more stuff. Please tell me what a body's all about. Nah, mate, I've been schooled too much. And to be fair, the only thing I really remember about what kind of stream bans emotes? No, we're not banning emotes. Well, I mean, plenty of streams do ban emotes. Plenty of streams bans Come On Bro and Tree Hard, which again is rather problematic. But yeah, so Ibadi Islam, the only thing I remember being special about it is, I mean, I guess we can read a bit here. No, that's Qarmatian. Yes. So the only thing I remember, and there might be a slight correlation between what the game says and what I remember, but yeah. So Ibadis believe that if a guy goes to hell, he stays in hell forever. And in general, that's not doctrine in Islam. So I guess I was able to form the caliphate early. Then it's just holy war galore. If you can get Basra from the Abbasids and build up a couple of trade posts, you're drawing a cash for us game. Have you heard of the new Tool album? Oh, fucking hell, mate. I have. It's pretty good, pretty good. I mean, obviously it's not as good as the previous one, but it's like, in terms of just good new music, it's some of the best shit I've heard for a while. I will play some right now, if it weren't for the fact that I at least hope I can post this on YouTube, and if I'm gonna post this on YouTube, I can't spam copyrighted crud. So, anyways, also for those who are just showing up, or for those who weren't here last time, my son. Well, my son was this guy, but he was straight up murdered by my other son, who just so happens to be the literal son of Satan, or whatever it's called. I mean, he's fucking look at his fucking portrait. He literally has like a red glow. He's depressed though, so there's a decent enough chance that he'll yeet himself to death soon enough. Although he has excellent stats, so I kind of do want to play as him. And well, if I do end up playing as him, I will have to look up how to stop being sad. Either that, or I'll just do hunting focus and get a dog and compensate for the health loss. Religion class in my school is basically all other religions are retarded and Orthodox good. Damn, mate. Yeah, that's a bit anti-spice. I mean, the fun of religion, other than the spiritual part, but that's not really something you can teach in a school, is the... Hey, my other son, who is kind of rubbish, to be honest, that one of the serving maids have given birth to a child. Like, or, yeah. I mean, you do you, man. You do you. Ah, fuck, actually, never mind. We're Muslim. We're not really allowed to be lustful, are we? Whoops. Oh, well. Shit happens. But speaking of, I need to sort out my sons. I can actually cheese this, can't I, to get some alliances. Conch blah 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 of the Liao. Meh, too far away. I know you're not really supposed to marry your sons as a Muslim, but I still kind of prefer it. Same for Catholic. Yeah, honestly, like I don't get why do they teach that kind of religion in your schools? That sounds like the perfect recipe to make you anti that particular religion. Trying to force a religion down your throat is the perfect recipe to make you hate that religion. Like, I was, it's a bit personal, but yeah, I was actually kind of Christian for a part of my life. Like, after my grandpa died, I was feeling a bit Christian. and did some reading and stuff like that. But then once I did the whole confirmation ritual and had to actually go to church and was like obligated to go to church in order, like, I just lost all faith. Like, the second you try and force religion, everything falls apart, man. Also, I have decadent. Ah, damn it! Is this the guy I just made? No, this is just some random cunt. Well, you should. How do I make him stop being decadent? Ah, I have to do that. There we go. He's pure. Excellent. Yeah, let's get our lads married. Shouldn't be clan. You should blah blah blah. No, that sounds pretty rubbish to be honest. August. Yes, just a bunch of bloody cons. Yeah, I'm not sure if I buy any of that. I want some alliances with like nice lands. King of Syria, that would do. Princess. We're already good with this guy. Well, we were with his dad, I think. And here we go. Yeah, so I want betrothal with you and one of my sons. There we are. And a daughter, neat. Alright, so that happened. Now give me alliance, please. No? Okay, have some money, please. We can afford that. There we go, alliance. Gimme, gimme. Greece is a religious nation. Is it really? I guess in our history books, like all Western histories start with Greece, right? And it always starts with Greece because it was like the home of like the first modern type of philosophy. So imagine having religious class be 50% of only one religion. Oh wait. Yeah, what Stordays talked about is that part of the current coalition of government in Norway is like this religious party, the one religious party in Norway, and they were able to push through a reform in the curriculum. Although, as a guy who's actually been out to the schools practicing to be a teacher, us teachers, we don't actually follow that 50% requirement. We just, you know, honestly, you have quite a lot of freedom as a teacher to do whatever the fuck you want. So it's pretty good. Also, I totally see here a excellent opportunity to intervene in a certain civil war. Let's go get some land, eh, boys? Could do with some of that Tiahama. Let's go get that. Allah bless me, let us commit glorious war. Norwegian FBI open up. Commander of Arabia, yes, the commander of the faithful. So why do you hate me, mate? Familia? Oh yeah, this asshole. Yeah, I kind of murdered this guy entire family. Wait, am I still trying to murder this guy? No? Well, let's restart that whole project, because this guy really should die. His branch of the family, I'm sure it was a nice enough branch and whatnot, but in the long run, it really isn't necessary. When you really consider all the factors, then you do realize that it was never really meant to be, do you? That priest moved towns. Yeah, that's a bit spooky too. Like that sounds like objectively silly. Like, how can you have a priest as a religion teacher? Surely I mean, I guess technically there's nothing wrong with that. even if something a bit suspicious about that. As long as the teacher is neutral. Because I have intentionally never told my students what religion I am, and I think you're technically allowed to tell your students what religion you are, but I really stand by the fact that you're not supposed to. What are you doing? Ooh, good for the Holy War. Neat. Honestly, if he pulls that off, then I wouldn't even mind. That'll just give me some excellent land. You better not start sieging this shit, by the way, mates. Y'all better be doing other crud. Also, allied armies, you better gather forth here. It's like indoctrination, yeah, and indoctrination very rarely works in reasonably free countries. You have to be like China level of cancer in order for indoctrination to work. What did I lose, boys? Not much. Or what did you lose? You did get, yeah, but you did get to the point where Satan is our child is literally Satan. He's a very sad boy, so I guess I sympathize with Satan. But that's as far as I'm gonna go. Heeding the call, a stranger appeared at your court. She says she will only speak to you, my lord. A servant bows before you, clearly annoyed. You pause. What is this about? The times are busy in Al-Hassa, and you were in the middle of contemplating whether you should have a grand feast thrown in your name or arrange a prestigious hunting trip. There is always someone to impress, and you would rather not get involved in the drama of the court. You glance at the servants, still bowing deeply. Very well. In the main hall, a hooter freaking approaches. So, Day of the Fairless has arrived. An intriguing encounter. By the way, what's the meta here? Anyone who plays this game more than me, what is this? I hear you're looking to live forever. Oh, it's one of these things. No, I really don't want to live forever. So, blasphemy. And yeah. I know living forever is super nice and all, but it is against Islam. Or actually, I don't actually know if it is, but I think that I wish I could just, you know, turn off immortality, because I honestly consider it a bit OP. So Crusader for Lotharingia, really? Now I am starting to question what the fuck. Oh. Pagan Denmark has conquered Lotharingia. Excellent. Would you look at... Oh, they even converted part of it. Look at that. For Odin, mine gutter. For Odin. Fy faen. Det er godt at noen hedenske gutter fortsatt opprettholder tingene som burde... Yeah, and there the war is over. Never mind. Sure, I'll steal a corpse. Nice. I got a skull. Homophobes are pieces of shit. Still can't over the fact that my religious teacher got into national media for me. Yeah, that's a bit spooky, fam. Alright, so that little war didn't work out, but no damage. No big damage anyways. Let us look. What else to do? Yeah, we still have coalitions around us, so we can't really invade any of our neighbors. What are the Abbasids doing though? Quite well, actually. Yeah. They're off subjugating the Zairids. We definitely do need to expand. I think a forced vassalization of this guy is the long run thing we should aim for. So I probably should just try and save up some more cash, even if I do kind of have a lot of it, and prepare for war with Egypt. Because if I could claim this cunt, that would be excellent. Denmark, Germany. I've been very tired, I want to die. It's late enough at this point to where you can go to sleep. Although, then again, I don't know actually where you are from. I did forget. Pretty sure I've asked you before, but I hath forgotten. Sorry about that, but it's not really a secret. Oh, hello, I'm your ear, am I? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and murder you then. Because I can actually probably get away with that. And I'll just inherit your shit. I am infirm, god damn it. And I'm being raided by meme lords. Eh. These things do happen. Right, I have too much land. Right, so I do still hold these Persian territories. And it's not like they're mind-blowingly good. Honestly, I'm surprised at how good these, like, tiny-ass rubbish Arab territories are. Yes, we still hold these Yemenis territories, which are also pretty surprisingly good. So I say we eat away one of these Persian ones. Fuck me, my I really want to start giving land to my family. It's such rubbish that the Islamic religion in this game forces you to not give land to your family. Like, if there was one thing Muslims in history did, it was give land to their family. So the fact that you can't do that in a strategic sense is goddamn annoying. You have to give it to random cunts. It's even later for you than it is for me. But I got homework. Oh yeah, you're gonna be struggling a tad then, aren't you? Yeah, I feel you, because I've been feeling that feel, but like from a teacher's perspective last week. Like it's like it's midnight essentially, and my dumbass is trying to prepare like the lecture for tomorrow. And I'm like finally finishing the goddamn PowerPoint for the lecture. But then I have to like practice it, and I'm like, god damn it, I'm an adult now. Why am I still rubbish at this? This isn't how this is supposed to work. I thought it was gonna get different, but it never did. So I guess maybe I should try and do the thing that my teachers never did. Try and teach my students like a like give them a sense of self-discipline. But in my defense, the very school system is like anti-good in that sense. Like how are you even supposed to have that be a thing? Also, let's murder this guy if we can get away with it. Nah, not. Well, we can't really get away with it quite that much, so I'll just eat this guy instead. Yeah, and honestly, at this point, I might just wait unless some grand opportunity. Oh, we're actually being threatened by our vassals. Part of me is tempted to just let that happen. Because I kind of just would like, I would like it if that revolt just sort of happened, and then I can deal with the consequences. But I guess that's not happening, is it? God damn it. The cursed Christians pulled it off. No more pagan Lotharingia. Feels bad, man. And I got 2 projects that I haven't worked on. Hey, we inherited some rubbish. Yeah, that's definitely a feels bad man tier level of oof owie. I was about to go on some bit rant about how shitty my life is in terms of school, but I was about to say it's not really justified. But no, actually, I honestly do believe that I have every right to complain about the rubbish amount of work I have to do. Because even if I'm not technically working on CRUD right now. So, the Emir of Damascus? Married to my useless daughter? That'll do, that'll do. Aw, oh, fuck off. Are you telling me I can't actually ally you? Because we're not actually that related? God damn it. So, let's just die at this point. Oh, I'm already trying to die. Okay, good, good, good. And I can imprison this guy. That would be kind of pointless unless he's like trying to murder someone useful. Not really, so it's alright then. One time we had a 5-page English homework, the course being good at English. Right now I have a 6-page thing that I have to get in, that I have to deliver next Friday. Not Friday this week, but the Friday after that. And then I have like 2 10-page shits I have to get in. And then I have two weeks now of being at normal school, and then the weeks after that I have to spend another 3 weeks being like a part-time teacher. So there you go. There's the rant about how much rubbish I have to do. Takfir? Well, we can't be having that now, can we? Sorry, fam. Sorry, not sorry. Speaking of sons, let's get them all married. And honestly, that little pop-up there is fucking useless. Okay, you're 1-year-old. So let's get you betrothal to my son. Should give us at least close to what we need for an alliance. Good. People really do underestimate alliances in this game, but man, they come in useful, especially when you're a Muslim. Duke of all this shit. 0-year-old, eh. Right, King of Iraq. Surely I have a daughter to grant you. Not feeling that, are you? Oh, fuck it, I can't be bothered to even bribe you. Oh, After high school, I did vegan until two years paid practical work, and now I have full pay. Yeah. Yeah, as I mentioned in the Discord, Norsk Metal for Dumb, that's what my little brother did. So he is about to start proper work like after the next summer. So by the time he starts actually working, I'll still have 2 years more of education to do. I don't really complain about though. I don't really complain about that because I honestly prefer to do education because working is rubbish. But it is definitely a meme. Regulated inheritance law. Yeah, I'm not huge about that, mate. And I'm really thinking invading the Samnids would do. Oh yeah, boy, it would do. Even just a straight up conquest of Isfahan would be a nice addition.